One sunny morning, Bobby was playing in his backyard. Suddenly, a big, shimmery bubble floated past his nose, wobbling in the air like a giant jelly bean. Bobby had never seen a bubble like this before. The bubble wiggled and jiggled, showing all the colors of a rainbow. Bobby reached out to poke it, but stopped. This bubble seemed alive. He tilted his head left. The bubble followed. Bobby made a funny face. The bubble shimmied, as if it was laughing. This was the silliest, most wonderful bubble ever. Suddenly, the bubble began to glow, swirling with bright sunny yellow. It was a happy, sunny, yellow bubble. Bobby realized this wasn't just a bubble. It was a bubble of big emotions. Bobby grinned, knowing this was just the beginning of his adventure. Penelope stomped into the yard. "Bobby, did you take my super-duper space crayon?" Bobby shook his head, but Penelope didn't believe him. Bobby felt a hot, prickly feeling in his tummy. A grumpy green bubble swirled and rumbled in the air. Suddenly, Digby the worm popped up. "That's a very green, grumpy bubble," he said. "Are you feeling angry?" Digby asked. Bobby nodded. Bobby took a deep breath. "I am angry. I did not take the crayon." The bubble faded, not so grumbly anymore. Digby smiled. "Naming the feeling helps." Bobby felt a little better. The bubble floated, calmer now. Penelope returned, holding her crayon. "I found it under my pillow. Sorry I blamed you, Bobby." Bobby's grumpy feeling melted away, replaced by a big, warm smile. The bubble glowed bright yellow again, bobbing with cheerful energy. A bluebird named Pip landed nearby. "That's a happy bubble if I've ever seen one." "Are you feeling happy?" Pip chirped. "Yes, I am happy," Bobby giggled. Pip flapped her wings. "Happy makes you want to sing and dance and fly." Bobby did a happy dance, the yellow bubble bouncing with him. The bubble booped him on the nose, making him laugh even harder. Penelope laughed too, and the backyard filled with happiness. Bobby realized that after anger, happiness could return. Feelings come and go, just like clouds in the sky. Right now, Bobby's sky was full of sunshine. The bubble glowed, reflecting Bobby's joy. He learned that naming happiness made it even brighter. Bobby and his bubble danced in the sun. It was a perfect happy moment. Later, Bobby's dad called. "Time to go to the dentist, Bobby!" Bobby liked Dr. Giggles' fish tank, but not the big chair or funny tools. A shaky, fluttery feeling bubbled up inside him. The bubble turned pale lavender, quivering and shivering. It was a wiggly, wobbly, worried bubble. Bobby felt scared about the dentist. A friendly spider named Spinner dropped down. "That bubble looks wobbly. Are you feeling worried?" Bobby nodded. "Worried? It's that feeling when you don't know what's going to happen," Spinner explained. "Like before a big race or a strange noise at night." Bobby said, "I am worried about the dentist." The bubble stopped shaking so much, still lavender but calmer. Spinner smiled. "It's okay to be worried. Even brave spiders get worried." Telling someone helps make the wiggles smaller. Bobby took a deep breath. He was still worried, but now he had a name for it. The bubble floated gently, waiting for the next feeling. Bobby felt a little braver. He was ready for what came next. After the dentist, Bobby's friend Lily came over. "Let's have a silly face contest." Lily puffed her cheeks and crossed her eyes. Bobby giggled, then laughed so hard he held his tummy. The bubble turned bright pink, zipping and zooming around the room. It spun in circles, fizzing with energy, a silly, giddy, giggly pink bubble. Professor Fuzzbottom the hamster peeked out. "Such effervescence! That's a silly bubble!" "Are you two feeling silly?" he asked. "Silly!" Bobby gasped between giggles. Bobby made a snorting pig face. Lily laughed even harder. The pink bubble bounced off the walls, filling the room with joy. Bobby learned that being silly was a fantastic feeling, different from happy, louder, and bouncier. Being silly was the best. Later, Bobby built his tallest block tower ever. Just as he finished, his elbow bumped it. Crash! The tower tumbled down. A heavy feeling dropped into Bobby's chest. He looked at his bubble. The pink was gone, replaced by deep, slow blue. The bubble floated down, heavy and droopy, a sad, slow blue bubble. Bobby felt very, very sad. A wise old turtle named Sheldon paused. "That looks like a sad bubble. Are you feeling sad?" Bobby nodded, pointing at the pile of blocks. "Sad is that heavy feeling when something you love is lost or broken," Sheldon explained. "It's all right to be sad. Sadness is just a feeling, like all the others." Bobby looked at his blue bubble and whispered, "I am sad." The bubble stayed blue and slow. Sheldon nodded gently. "Sometimes you just need to be sad for a while." Bobby sat quietly, feeling his sadness. He wasn't angry or worried, just sad. Naming it made it less scary. He knew the sadness wouldn't last forever. The bubble floated nearby, patient and calm. Bobby took a deep breath. He felt a little lighter, knowing it was okay to be sad. The bubble shimmered softly, waiting for the next feeling. Bobby was ready to move on. After a few minutes, Bobby wiped his eyes and looked at his blocks and his blue bubble. He remembered all the bubbles from his day: grumpy green, sunny yellow, worried lavender, giggly pink, and sad blue. He'd felt so many things. Bobby picked up a block and decided to build again. As he felt a little better, his bubble began to change. The blue lightened, yellow and pink swirled in, with hints of green and lavender. The bubble became a beautiful swirling rainbow. His friends, Digby, Pip, Spinner, Professor Fuzzbottom, and Sheldon, gathered around. "Look," chirped Pip, "your bubble has all the feelings in it." "It does," Bobby said. "Angry, happy, worried, silly, sad, they're all in there." He realized all his feelings were part of him, and that was okay. "Feelings are like colors," Bobby announced. "Sometimes you feel one, sometimes lots at once. It's good to know their names." His friends cheered. Bobby learned naming feelings helps you understand them. It's okay to have big emotions. They make you more colorful. From then on, Bobby and his magical bubble had many more adventures, feeling all the feelings, one color at a time. The adventure of feelings had just begun.